Okay, welcome back, folks. Today, as you can see, we've gone from one Farmall to two Farmalls here. Farmall Cub finally made it home yesterday. Actually, it was 2 days ago now, not yesterday, sorry. But she's finally home. And before we get into that, I'm sure the H looks a little different. Obviously now, as you can see, it is sporting a, what is that, a 32-inch tall exhaust pipe with a rain cap on the top for full effect. As well as a freshly rebuilt carburetor down here too. Just finished that up last night. So on Friday, me and my neighbor made up this exhaust pipe for it. He's got like all the tools you could ever possibly need, as well as a ridiculous stock of just random pieces of old pipe. So we cut and threaded that and mounted it on here. And then actually took it and did some field work with it. He pulled a disc on his tractor, and then I went over the same field with a roller using the H here. So that was cool. It was nice to finally work this thing for the first time, see how it handles, and it actually does pretty well. And it don't run hot either. The cooling system seems to be functioning very well as well. Today I changed the oil on it. That was a nightmare. It's the old filter sitting there. But there is no proper drain, or not drain. There is a drain on the bottom of the pan, but there's no proper fill. All you have to know what the oil level needs to be is these two markers here. Although I knew its oil capacity was 6 quarts. But I ended up having to fill the whole thing very slowly through the oil filter housing, because there's no other place to fill it. You have to really tear into stuff to get a good opening for it. So that was interesting. Obviously I did replace the filter, seeing as there's an old one there. Tractor Supply surprisingly carries them. And I have oil for the Cub. I haven't changed the Cub yet because I didn't even want to deal with it based on how this one went. But it does seem to be fine with the new oil. So mount you guys up here. Fire her up real quick. You guys can have a listen to how that pipe sounds. So yeah, that's what she sounds like. Now that I rebuilt the carburetor, I don't have to worry about running the carburetor out of gas, because it don't leak anymore, which is nice. But let's get on to the Cub now. So on Saturday, me and my dad drove up to my grandparents' house with the trailer, and I went and got this out of the barn here, and then it also came with this right here. This is a flail mower powered by a Wisconsin TJD 20 horsepower inline 2-cylinder engine. I knew I was getting this before the tractor because I really wanted that Wisconsin, because I really have a particular liking for the Wisconsin engines. But I did get this running earlier. Maybe I'll insert some footage. If it'll start up here or not. That battery is kind of iffy. It'll work, but you gotta let it sit and quote-unquote cool down before it'll work again. And I just had it going. I just ran a test with it, cut a spot of grass with it, and it worked pretty well actually. But yeah, here's the Cub in all of its 9 horsepower glory. Still burning oil, unfortunately, so I gotta look into that. I can see what cylinder is leaking oil into it. If I look under here, that number 3 cylinder right there and the spark plug has a bunch of oil around it. That's our problem cylinder right there. The whole rest of the tractor is kind of a leaky mess too. I see I got a front main seal leak. I got oil leaking still out of the hydraulic unit. I don't know how there's any fluid left in there at this point. The rear end is probably pretty low. It makes a lot of noise when you drive it, so I gotta fill that up and see how bad it seeps out everywhere. It's missing a cap over there on that bolt. There should be a cap like that on it. The hydraulics are leaking under. They're leaking from a little rubber boot. Excuse the cow, he's being annoying. The oil pan is leaking as well. Other than being a leaky mess, it does seem to run pretty well. Had to add a bunch more oil to it when I got home. It was having some oil pressure issues. which is unfortunate, but it does seem to be running okay. I almost wonder if it's only running on 3 cylinders, but it really doesn't sound that bad, so it really sounds like it's running on all 4. I don't know what's up with cylinder 3 and all that oil. Have to assume stuck rings or something. This is an L-head engine, so there's no like valve seals to go bad and leak oil into it. But yeah, it's home. I don't know how much gas is left in this thing, but may as well take her for a little spin, right? This is half impossible to do with one hand. There we go. You gotta be able to choke it properly while you're trying to start it, or else it doesn't like to start. And unfortunately, doing that one hand makes it really difficult. Throttle. Clutch is still sticky. Definitely not as bad now, though. Park that flail mower there, so I'll just stop here. But yeah, she's a runner. You guys a quick look at that oil pressure gauge. If you're curious about the noise canceling headphones, this thing is loud. So I feel a lot better wearing those headphones. Well, I guess that's all I really got for you. Idles down nice too. So I mean, as per usual, if you like these old Farmall tractors and Wisconsin engines and flail mowers and all Cub Cadets, all the stuff I got here, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, so you don't miss out on whatever random video I happen to make next, because there's always more on the way. I had a bunch of footage from a while ago I gotta edit together into videos for you too. Some stuff from the county fair, had some sawmill demonstrations, and then I got the 2021 Alexander Steam Show. And I recorded a whole garden tractor parade I drove through on my John Deere 111. So I'll make sure I post that at some point too. But yeah, I'm always planning on more videos. I got more projects, more stuff I still need to make videos of, so just make sure you subscribe if you like this stuff so you don't miss out on it all. And again, if you like something in particular, feel free to leave a like on the video. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.